Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss what is Java IDE. We will discuss what are different types of Java IDEs are available. Then I will show you how to install Eclipse, how to write basically our first program and how to execute it. Now, let us discuss the definition of Java IDE. The definition of Java IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. It's basically a software application which enable us to write, to debug, and to execute basically a Java program. IDEs provides many different features. The most important one I will say right now, which I would like to discuss, is that it checks actually for the syntax, the way any language, as we discussed actually in chapter 1 also, that we need to follow some standards. So whenever we are typing our source code, IDEs at same time they are checking if whatever we are typing, if that is as per the syntax of the language. So basically it helps us actually to code more easily, more quickly. Now let us look at what are different type of Java IDEs are available. And I'm going to discuss and install basically the first one, which is Eclipse. Now you will see that there are many different types of IDEs are available, like Eclipse, NetBeans, IntelliJ, Android Studio, E9, BlueJ, JEdit, JGrasp. Now for my videos, as I said, I'm going to use basically Eclipse. I will show you how to install. And before we install Eclipse, what are the preconditions that we need to fulfill? Now, let us start with installation. So before we install Eclipse, it's must that we should have basically Java already actually on our machine. I'm using a Windows platform and I'm using basically Windows 10 Pro version. Now let me show you how to check if we already have Java basically on our machine. So I will simply go at command prompt and I'm going to just make it a little, bring it over here, and I will type Java C, which stands for Java compiler. Okay, it's not actually basically, it says that it cannot recognize that. So either Java is not on my machine, or either the path of this executable file is not configured correctly basically in Windows. Let me see if Java executable is available. Okay, so Java is not available basically. So I will assume that we don't have basically Java on our machine. So what we will do is I will just simply close this one and let me open the browser and let us download Java Development Kit, JDK, and I will simply click over here. You will see over here Java download. I will simply click at JDK download, and I already downloaded it just to save time. So let me show you the downloaded file. It's over here. So I will just double click over here and here we go. So installation will start now. There we go. Now simply click at next. Simply click at next. Okay. It will install basically in this folder. So simply leave it as it is and click at next. Okay. So it says that, okay, Java Development Kit 64-bit version successfully installed. So I installed 64-bit. My machine is also 64-bit. Simply close it. Now let us configure basically. So let me go back now over here again, command prompt, and let me see if Java C is there. It will be not there because we did not configure it yet. So nothing. Okay. So right click system, and I will say advanced system settings, environment variable, and we need to configure basically the path over here, this one. Let us see where is our Java. I hope you remember it was C program files. It is over here. It is over here in bin, and you will see Java C over here. So this is our path. So what I will do is simply copy paste that path, and I will edit this one, and I will click at new, just pasted that path, okay, okay, and okay, and just close. Let's close this one. Oh, okay, sorry. Let me open this one again. Command prompt, and now let us see Java C. Here we go. So we are all good now. Java compiler is there. Java executable file is there. So we are all set. Now what we need to do is we need to install Eclipse. So let me click at, we will search it here, Eclipse download. So what I will do is I will download basically, so remember that the Java I downloaded basically 64-bit version. So I will download basically 64-bit. So if I simply click on that one, it will start the download. I already downloaded it to save time. So let me show you the downloaded file. It's over here. So I'm going to install this one now. Here we go. Installation is started. So let me just minimize these windows. Okay, now there are different types of basically the installation is available. So what I will do is I will install the second one, Eclipse IDE for Java Enterprise Edition developers. So let me click on this one and install and accept now. And I will accept it. Okay, so installation completed successfully. Let us click at launch. Okay, so the first one, it says select a directory or workspace. I will explain basically what it is. Just for right now, just remember that workspace is the folder basically where it will store basically our files. So you can select this one if you want to keep it as default, and it will not ask you again. I will leave it for right now. Simply click at OK. Okay, here we go. So now this is basically, okay. So this is basically the first window. So this is basically the documentation, basically what you can read. You will see there are some sample programs, overview and all that. So for timing, I will just simply close this one. Now, what we will do is simply click over here and go to project and select Java project and click at next. Now we need to give it some name. So I will say my project and leave everything as it is for right now and simply click at finish. Okay, that's fine. Just click at yes for right now. And here we go. So this is our first Java project over here. And you will see this is basically our, if I click it over here, either I can create a new package over here or I can use this. So for right now, I will just use this package and I will create a class file over here. So now let us go back to our PPT, and I just want to show you basically our first program. So what we can do is, please type this program as it is, starting from the top up to here. And then once you type it, I will simply copy it and just to save time. And what was the name of this class? Welcome. So I will give exactly the same name, welcome, and leave everything as it is and click at finish. Now it created actually a default package over here, and under that default package it created actually this file which the name we gave welcome. It automatically added Java extension. So this is basically one of the another advantage, that we don't have to give a complete full name welcome.java. It automatically basically did that work for us. So for right now, it created actually a class welcome for us, but right now just I will simply paste it over here what we copied from the PPT, and here it is our first program. You can please type this one, and here we go. Okay, so started with two front slashes basically, which is actually our comment. We will discuss that in our later chapters. Now our program starts from this line, row number 3, class welcome, and then static public void main. This is basically from where the execution gonna start. This is open braces, close. This is for the class, open brace, and this is the closing one. Now let us just run it. So I will simply run it, and that's pretty much. So after execution, this is basically it printed over here, welcome to Java. So we will discuss basically what does this mean actually in detail in our next couple of videos. But for time being, let me quickly give you 3 points over here. So let's go back to PPT. And over here, it says Java compiler requires that a source file use the .java file name extension. That's very important because we are using IDE. So basically IDE did that for us. But let us say that if I'm typing that basically in a notebook. So notepad. So what I will do is, let us say that I type my program like this. Okay, exactly same thing what we did basically in IDE. And now if I have to save it, save as, what I need to do is so I hope you remember the name of the class is welcome. So we have to use exactly the same name, welcome. Now we have to give basically extension Java, and then we can simply save it basically. Let us say I want to save it under documents. So simply I will save it, and here we go. So that what it means, that whenever we want to save any Java program, we should always use Java .java extension. Another thing is the name of the main class should match the name of the file. So you notice that the name of the class is welcome, and the name of the file we used is also welcome. That's mandatory that we should use exactly the same thing. Another one is you should also make sure that the capitalization of the file name matches the class name. So you cannot say that, okay, class name is welcome, and I can give file name basically lowercase w. No, you can't do that. To make sure that this one, if you are using capital W, it should match exactly whatever your class name is with the file name. So this is pretty much how to basically uh, type first program, how to run it, and we saw that it gave us output. Now in next video, what we are going to discuss is Java data types. The reason why we installed IDE is that in the next chapter, chapter 4, we are going to type actually a couple of different programs just to make sure that whatever we are discussing basically in our PPTs in theory, that is basically we should try that practically also, because once we will type those programs, once we will type that code, it will be crystal clear to us that what actually it means when we say this is integer, this is a character, this is a float value. So we will discuss that all in detail. So let us look for chapter number 4. Thank you very much.